Hi guys, Chris here. I'm gonna do a video showing you how to time lip syncing really well, because I've been seeing a lot of cartoons and people just find it really hard to get lips sounding how they should or looking how they should in sync with sound. So this video should hopefully help you if you're having trouble. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drag Leo's head from Leo and Satan. If you don't know what it is, not that I'm being all like, oh, you better know what it is because it's not that great. But first, we're going to go to properties, make sure everything's right. Click on the backstage, so it brings up the stage properties. The color is white, that's good. Size 550 by 400, that's default. If you want it to be widescreen, you could do 800 by 450. Now that's like not like the normal for widescreen, but it fits YouTube perfectly and it uploads fast. So that's what I use. What else is there? Frames per second, make sure it's 25, that's standard. That's how fast the cartoon goes, if you don't know. So, Leo's head. We got his head right in the middle. Looking fine. If you want to ever position something bang in the middle, you go to the align bar. Well, that says transform, but you can go to align. Go to align, make sure align to stage is clicked. Click in the middle, click in the middle. Now he's perfectly centered. If you don't know where align is, go up here. It should say window, but I'm on a Mac, so that's the reason it looks so stupid. But yeah. So, you want to get started doing Leo's voice. I just recorded this really bad line. We're going to use that to lip sync. You grab the sound, you drag it onto an empty layer. You make layers down here. New layer. See that? Good. So we just dragged it into the empty layer. Now we're going to have to build up his head. So, you got his eyebrows, his eyes. You've even got his little mouth shapes, which are called phenomes. Or phenoms. I don't know. I can't pronounce shit. I can't even pronounce, see? So, there's his body. You don't need that. Normal. We'll start with his normal mouth. Surprise. There's his eyebrows. Where's his eyeballs? There you go. He's looking good, huh? So, let's just align all this so he doesn't look all... Yeah, that looks fine. So there's Leo for you. Now, if you want to, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to put each individual object that I created him from on a separate layer. So what you can do is you can select all, right-click, distribute to layers. So now down the timeline, each object has its own layer. You can get rid of the layer that you started off with. Delete. So, press enter to play the timeline.
Gee, Satan, why does my asshole feel like it's on fire?
Ha ha ha, so tasteful, Chris O'Neill. Anyways, so, gee Satan, why does my asshole feel like it's on fire? G. So the first sound in G, do that with your lips. G, 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 G. Your mouth kind of purses up and shows all teeth. But you can get away with just using your run-of-the-mill E shape. So, G. I always skip 2 frames ahead if it's too late. If the mouth shape comes too late, you move it back 1. If it comes too early, you move it forward 1. So, you got his mouth. It says G, so I'm just going to use the E all teeth sound or shape. Turn on your onion skinning. That shows what the last frame was, so you can position it properly, make it look all snazzy. So,
Jesus.
so I went 2 frames ahead. I nailed it. I nailed the timing just by going 2 frames ahead. We'll see how the rest of it goes.
Jeez.
So it says G. So if you say G, you will your mouth will start off that little pursy teeth shape and kind of open a bit. I don't really have every single alphabet shape drawn, so I'm gonna have to just work with these. I'm just showing you timing. But you could probably get away with these if you want to be a cheater like me. So, G. I'm just going to use the A that opens. I actually have 2 A sounds to animate it a little bit, make it look like it's moving more than it should. So, G.
Jesus.
That looks okay. I moved that back 1 to make it look like it was opening quicker.
Jesus.
But maybe that looks stupid. Maybe I'll move it forward.
Jesus.
Okay, it turns out I don't really need that. G Satan. So it says G Satan. So now we're on the S of Satan. So if you do the S shape with your mouth, it is basically all teeth, just like that. So if you hold down your Alt or Function key, you can drag and drop that frame that I've already put down, and now it's in the perfect position that it was already in.
Jesus.
So now we're gonna do Satan. So Satan, A in Satan. There's one of the A sounds. Drag and drop with the control or with the Alt or Function key on a Mac.
Jesus.
So he says Satan here. So the A kind of drags out a tad longer than the first. So we're gonna bring in this one.
Jesus.
Sate. So Sate. The T is another all teeth shape. So you can drag and drop. I went another 2 frames ahead.
Jesus.
This just seems to be working out pretty well. We'll see if we run into any snags.
Jesus. Jesus.
So he says Satan. So his mouth doesn't really open, but if we want to emphasize it, you might as well open it a tad, you know. Drag that over.
Jesus.
Yeah, it seems to be working out pretty good.
Jesus. What?
Now he says, what?
What is my ass?
Why is my asshole?
Satan, what is my asshole?
So he says why. So if you say why, your mouth goes into a little circular shape. Wah. So there's my little circular shape over here. Drag and drop. Now, here's some nice shortcuts on your keyboard. F5, F6, and F7. F5 drags out a keyframe like that. Undo. F6 creates an exact copy of that keyframe right after it. So, yeah, undo that. And my favorite, F7, blank keyframe. So, they're pretty handy.
Gee, Satan, what is...
So he says why. So, wh. I'm going to put in the other O shape just to animate it a tad, you know.
Satan, what?
Why. So he says why. There's a kind of an A noise in why. So I'm going to put in a quick A noise and lead straight to the E after that.
Satan, what is...
Just dragging and dropping.
Satan, what is my...
So, okay, that it's turning out pretty good, you know?
Gee, Satan, what is my...
So it's my. So, m. Your mouth is closed. Same for B and P. You always start off with a closed mouth.
Gee, Satan, what is my... What is my...
So it's my. So A to E, I guess. My. I'm going to drag these 2 A noises and lead into the E.
What is my...
So it says, that looks good. My asshole. So start with the A.
What is my asshole?
Go back to the E for the S. What is my ass? That looks like the E shape.
What is my asshole?
So it says hole. The H noise, if you do with your mouth is kind of open, so I'll just use A. The A note, or the A shape, sorry.
Asshole.
So it says hole. Leads into the O's again.
Asshole.
Looks good. Now the L of hole. An L shape is the top of your tongue hitting the roof of your mouth, like that.
My asshole.
I'm going to just turn on OneyNG getting back far a bit so I can position that properly. There you go. Now I'm going to turn that back. You can like change how far you can see into the future with OneyNG or see how far you can go into the past. But if you do too much, you will get confused and cry. So,
What is my asshole?
now he says feel. So this is my favorite noise because you never see it. Really. Feel. F and V make this shape. It's the teeth biting down on the lower lip.
Asshole. Feel.
So feel. A again. Feel. Well, really it's E. It's really all teeth, but it's so similar to that shape that you won't really see it change and it'll look stupid. So we'll just do the A.
Asshole. Feel.
So it says feel, another L. Basically, you're just doing it one at a time and timing each individual one. If it's, you know...
Feel like it's on fire. Asshole. Feel like it's... Oh, feel like...
I feel like that L shape comes a bit too late, so I'll scooch back one. You just click on it and drag it like that.
My asshole. Feel like...
So it says feel like... sorry if this is a bad tutorial, but I don't really. This is my first one, so bear with me. So, like, feel like. So we're back to the A's. Drag and drop with the I keep saying control with the Alt key or the function key. Let go.
Asshole, feel like it.
Like if you do the k, it's just Alt teeth again. Drag and drop.
Asshole, feel like it's.
Remember to hold down the Alt key there.
Asshole, feel like it's on.
It's so basically two more A's. It's another one of these.
Feel like it's on. Like it's on. Feel like it's on.
Feel like it's on. So we'll just do a quick A and a quick E here because quick E here because it feels like he's talking really fast.
Feel like it's on.
So it says yeah, he's talking really fast there. That's sorry, I kind of knew how to do it.
Asshole, feel like it's on.
So it says fire. So you go back to the V shape or the F shape. Fire. So fire. So A to there should be an E in there, but it'll look weird going between the A and the O shape. So we'll just do the A and the O shape. Blank keyframe. Fire. Okay.
It's on fire.
I feel like that word goes by too fast.
It's on fire.
So I'll show you.
Like it's on fire.
See, it kind of ends too fast. So you can drag out each one of these by pressing F5 in between each one. So that should look better.
It's on fire.
That looks kind of better.
It's on fire. Like it's on.
Maybe he says the F a bit longer than the rest of it, so I'll drag that out a bit.
Like it's on fire.
Yeah, a bit better. We'll just drag it back one.
Like it's on fire.
That's a lot better.
Feel like it's on fire. Like it's on fire. Fire.
Drag it all back just one more.
Like it's on fire.
There we go. All good. Go back to the, you know, the shape. Normal.
Feel like it's on fire.
So yeah, there you go.
Gee, Satan, why does my asshole feel like it's on fire?
So that's basically how you time lip syncing. If you want to export that, or if you want to test it, you press Control Enter or Apple key Enter.
Gee, Satan, why does my asshole feel like it's on fire?
And if you want to make that, that sound that I just exported better, you go to Publish Settings. Okay, that's wrong. Sorry. You go to Publish Settings, and you click on. You go from Formats to Flash. You set the bit rate to about 128. Best. Convert stereo to mono. Okay, and you deselect convert stereo to mono because you don't want it to sound like it's coming from one channel. So best. Deselect that. Okay. Okay. So Apple key Enter. Control key Enter.
Gee, Satan, why does my asshole feel like it's on fire?
Bitchin'. And now, just in case you want to make his head move around, I'm going to delete this end bit here. Okay, so now you can select all these frames. You can right click, go to cut frames. You can create a new symbol by pressing Control F8 or Apple key F8. Create a new symbol. Make sure it's a graphic or else you will cry. Don't ask me now, I'll explain later. Just always do graphics for now. So, we'll call it Leo's head. So now we're inside the symbol. As you can see here, we're not in the scene anymore, we're in Leo's head. So you can right click here. What the fuck? Right click on the frame. There you go. Paste frames. So now, there's no sound in this, it's on the scene. Make sure the sound's always on the scene. So now we got Leo's head, we can drag that onto the you know, the scene. And you can you click on his head, you click on transform, you can move his anchor point, which is the point that his head will turn around. See?
Gee, Satan, what is my
ass? When he says ass, let's just say we'll tilt his head over this way a bit. Right click in between, create classic tween if you're using a Flash version before F or CS4, I think. Okay, so
my asshole feel?
That looks rather stiff. So click in between this tween. Tween basically just means it fills in the gaps for you.
My asshole feel?
and you right click here, go to properties. Since you want this head to ease out, ease out. You want this head here to ease in, so ease in.
Why does my asshole feel like it's on fire?
You want a little bit of recoil,
Why does my asshole feel
like his head kind of tilting back just to show that it has some weight. So do that, create another classic tween. Keyframe in the middle by pressing F6. Sorry if I didn't say that before.
does my asshole feel like it's on fire?
So that's basically how you do a real basic cartoon. You should, like, you know, go beyond that and practice frame by frame, like watch Ren and Stimpy and stuff like that if you want to, like, you know, challenge yourself. But basically that's how you lip sync, and it's like basic Flash. So you know, have some fun with that. Good luck. Sorry if you're still waiting for a new episode of my shit cartoon, but you know, I'm making it, so just calm down. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.